Welcome to a 6-part series in which I will be explaining all of synthesis. Consider this episode 0, because we won't really be getting into synthesis, we'll be talking about sound. Sound comes in waves. It is a vibration of the air at a specific frequency. Except most sounds aren't just one frequency. Normally when you hear a sound, you're hearing a bass frequency, which is what you identify as its note, and you're hearing a lot of other frequencies on top of it a lot quieter. Which frequencies on top of that bass note you're hearing will dictate what we call the timbre of the sound. It's what helps you distinguish a piano from a trumpet. Something with a lot of higher frequencies is going to have a brighter sound to it. It's probably a little bit more grating, a little more aggressive, like a trumpet or say a saw wave. Compared to what we would refer to as a much warmer sound like a sine wave, where, spoiler alert, the sine wave is the only time we have no upper harmonics playing. Much warmer, much less grating. Now again, those frequencies that are triggered on top of it are called overtones. I'm gonna try my best to not bore you with a ton of math, even though I do love math. Let's say we have a string that when we pluck it makes a certain frequency. Let's say it makes this frequency. If I cut that string in half, that frequency will be twice as fast. If I cut it into thirds, that frequency will be even faster, and thus the pitch will be even higher. That's the harmonic series, when we divide by first by 2, then by 3, then by 4, so on and so forth. And these are the notes we would get. Overtones, any frequencies that you hear on top of the main one. But partials is the term for a frequency you hear on top of the main one that is any one of these. Its pitch is n times higher than the main frequency. They can also be called harmonic overtones, and the ones that aren't partials would be called inharmonic overtones. An example of like an inharmonic overtone would be like if you crash a cymbal, that doesn't really feel like it has a distinct pitch, right? It's just like a psh. There, you're hearing a lot of inharmonic overtones. But when we talk about synthesis, I'm more specifically going to be talking about subtractive synthesis, in which we're basically adding overtones and then taking them away, and then adding them again, and then taking more away. That's most of what you can do with sound, really. There aren't that many parameters. You have frequency and you have amplitude. You also have wave shape, but again, that wave shape is that timbre. It's what's dictated by what other frequencies are being triggered and how loud they're being triggered. So I got a little carried away when I was recording the video. Didn't realize I started talking about topic number 2, which is waveforms. Check back in tomorrow to see that video. Oh, and like and follow for more production stuff.